Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzati binti Ghazali. My matric card number is 03DKA19F0162.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Anis Najib binti Hashim. My matric card is 03DKA19F1061. Air pollution is a condition that involves the introduction of any chemical, particulate matter, or biological substance that can cause harm, discomfort to human or other living organisms, as well as damage the environment when it releases into the atmosphere. Example of air pollution: carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon, other comfort, land and radioactive waste. Air pollution is caused by the emission or dirty smoke by the industry directly into the atmosphere. Chemical motor vehicles on the road, carrier smoke, open burning, and volcanic eruption. Among the effects of the air pollution are ozone depletion, acid rain, and global warming. Air pollution may affect the health, safety, and comfort of people or property.
Okay, objective of air pollution. First, to identify what is air pollution. Then, investigate the main causes that cause the occurrence of air pollution, resulting in threatening the health of the population and leading to die. Second, to find out measures to reduce the rate of air pollution.
Cause of air pollution. First, manufacturing industry. Emission of nitrogen, sulfur dioxide, hydrocarbon, and carbon dioxide have both side effects to environmental life. Manufacturing industries such as filtration factory, oil palm factory, rubber factory, chemical factory, wood factory are among the examples. Second, soil dust from building construction. Although development is a symbol of modernity of a country, but it has a side effect on the accumulation of air pollution. Dust from the earth of land transport in lighting soil of building, soil and structure site, especially during hot and dry weeks, cause dust to rise and fly in the air, contribution to air pollution and impact on public health. Third, cigarette smoke or electronic cigarette vape. Cigarette smoke unknowingly contributed to air pollution. Carbon monoxide in products due to the combustion of carbon-based materials such as tobacco. Cigarette, the main ingredient is tobacco. This carbon monoxide is released in less quantity every day by smokers. Now, electronic cigarette vape has become a trend for smoke, and vape produces a lot of smoke as a result of air pollution.
Okay, for causes of air pollution. For motor vehicle smoke emission. Okay, nowadays vehicles are a daily necessity, and the use and production to motor vehicles is increasing every year on roads and highways. The burning of fossil fuels, petrol, diesel, and so on, from the vehicle produce carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, hydrocarbon contributing to air pollution. Okay, imagine everyday smoke from the vehicle like car is released into the air, and the total use to and the total use of vehicle on the road every day in the million. 5. Use of electronic machine. For example, washing machine, chiller, and so on. Okay, electronic machine are generally refrigerator and air conditioner become a necessity of every household. Okay, this machine release chlorofluorocarbon gas into the air, and it contribute to the depletion of the ozone layer. Okay, 6. Use of insecticide or mosquito sprays. Okay, the use of aerosol spray for the purpose of repelling or killing insects. Mosquito containing chlorofluorocarbon gas causes air pollution. Okay, undoubtedly, every such development lead to human convenience, but if careful planning is implemented with the help of current technology, air pollution can definitely be reduced. The environment need to be taken care of for the next generation. The role of the authorities together with the community is important to maintaining the next environmental sustainability of the air, along with the oxygen in health daily. Effect of air pollution on human and the environment. Okay, first, the main effect of air pollution is on human health. Human will be suffer from various diseases, especially respiration, due to inhaling polluted air. Okay, human need clean air to live. If the inhaled air is polluted, the respiratory system will absorb various pollution into the lungs. This will result in the process of converting carbon oxide and oxygen not being possible into the blood, will suffer from the lack of oxygen. Okay, this in turn causes impaired lung function and problem with the circulatory system. The result in various disease. Okay, the first picture is good air quality. Healthy lungs have wide open pathway. Okay, the back at the right, high ozone levels. Muscle contract pathway for air the narrow, and breathing is difficult. Second is air pollution also affect crops. Okay, plant needs air in the process of photosynthesis and growth. Okay, if the air contain pollutant, this result in a lack of carbon dioxide for the chlorophyll product process. This causes the plant to turn yellow and die. Plant tissue also suffer from problems and will rot due to the reaction of contaminant attached to trees and plants. The plants will be exposed to various diseases, and the basically produce will be treated. Okay, from the picture, at the top is healthy crops, while at the bottom are crops caused by air pollution.
Third effect of building. Air pollution also affect building. Buildings, especially those made of limestone, can crack and collapse. This is because pollution consisting of hazard chemicals will stick and react on rock, and cracked buildings will be tried, destroyed, well fed and dirty. Suction expenses are required to repair and restore it. And last effect is affect our atmosphere. Air pollution also affect our atmosphere. Pollution such as CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, are said to have caused our ozone layer to thin and leak. This is because these substances react with the ozone layer to break down the oxygen that makes it up. This result is increased carbon dioxide content in the air, as well as the greenhouse effect and global warming will increase. Depletion of the ozone layer will result in ultraviolet penetrate the atmosphere without layer and affecting human health. Pie chart show air pollution and impact on health in Malaysia. Refers to the highest percentage in the chart. The impact of mobile sources contributed the most to be causes of air pollution. Based on the graph show, it is about air pollution analysis data in India and impact on health. This data analysis represents the number of deaths caused by air pollution in 2016. Referring to the graph that has recorded, these deaths are due to air pollution that caused the community to suffer from diseases that can cause deaths. Women died more in 2016 than men from asthma and COPD.
Graph 3, Part A is 1/3 of global air pollution that in Asia Pacific. Okay, first Australia. Okay, burden of disease from ambient air pollution, AAP, and household air pollution, HAP, that per capacity 100,000. Okay, first Australia. Australia get 18 maybe ambient air pollution. Untuk Brunei Darussalam get ambient air pollution 9. Cambodia have 2 is ambient air pollution and household air pollution. For ambient air pollution, Cambodia have 33 maybe, and for 68 for household air pollution. Okay, I can introduce this graph increase from the air population that in Asia Pacific. From the graph, ambient air pollution. Ambient air pollution is made up of fine particulate matter PM10 and PM2.5. PM2.5 include pollutant such as sulfate, nitrate, black carbon, which pose the greatest risk to human health. Ambient air pollution affect urban to rural areas. Major sources include inefficient energy use in household, industry, the agriculture, transport section, and coal fire power plant. In some areas, sand and diesel dust, waste burning and deforestation are additional sources of air pollution. Air quality can also be influenced by natural elements such as geographical, meteorological and seasonal factors. Okay, for household air pollution, the main sources of household air pollution is use of kerosene and solid fuel such as wood in polluting stove, open fire and lamp. More than 40% of the world population still do not have access to clean cooking fuel and technologies in their home. Women and children are most at risk of household air pollution. Air pollution threatens us all, but the poorest and most marginalized people bear the burden of the burden, say Dr. Tenders at Herman Ghebreyesus, WHO Director General. If we don't take urgent action on air pollution, we will never come close to achieving sustainable development. How to deal with air pollution that can be done yourself. Okay, measure to control air pollution cannot be done just one or twist. It takes a long-term plan and big change in terms of regulation and lifestyle change for many people. However, the big step must always start with the small step that you can do yourself. So don't delay any longer to start implementing two air pollution treatment method below. First, reduce the use of motor vehicle. Smoke emitted from motor vehicle is one of the biggest contribute to air pollution. Therefore, reduce the use of motor vehicle can be a significant step to reduce pollution. To start, you can restrict it use the certain distance. For example, you will only bring your own vehicle if your destination does not have public vehicle access. Okay, second, if you must use a motor vehicle, do this. If you have to bring a motor vehicle, there are several things that can be done to slightly reduce air pollution, namely, do not start the engine when it is stopped for a long time. Drive a motorcycle or car well. For example, by during the brakes abruptly to save fuel, so air pollution can be reduced. If possible, try switching on the electrical vehicle. Okay, third, keep the house clean. Dirty air can enter your house from the side. This causes the house to become dirty. Okay, so that the dust not spread to the interstices of object in the house. Instead of sweeping, it is better to use a vacuum cleaner which is filtration further. In addition, it is important to keep the house from dirty is to regularly clean the floor with mop. You should also regularly water the yard with water to keep it moist and the dust does not dry out the filter into the air. The last graph is Part B, number of deaths attributable to air pollution in Japan between 2010 and 2019. Okay. The paragraph is number of death thousand. Okay. First, 2010 is 32.4%. 211, 33.6% of attribute to air pollution, that attributable to air pollution. Third, 35.2 of 2012, 37.3 at 2013, and 2014 is 38.9. 2015 is 38.6, 29.8. Okay, 2016 is 40.4%. 2017 is 40.6. 2018, 41.8% of death attributable to air pollution in Japan. And last 2019 is 42.6%. From the graph, we can know the death attribute is increased air pollution in Japan between 2010 and 2019. In 2019, the number of deaths due to air pollution in Japan were estimated at 42.6 thousand. Since 2010, the number of deaths has risen continuously, making Japan one of the countries with the high number of deaths attributable to air pollution exposed. Health risks and sources of air pollution. The most common air pollutant is particulate matter with a diameter of 2.5 micrometer or less, also called PM 2.5. The air pollutant can invade the lungs and cause asthma, cancer, heart disease, allergic, and other health conditions. A major causes of air pollution is fossil fuel combustion, which is produced from power plants and industry facilities. In Japan, fossil fuels such as petroleum and local and coal have the large share of the primary energy supply. Another cause is carbon dioxide emission from the transport sector, since PM 2.5 is generated from sources such as automobile exhaust fumes. Therefore, mass population areas are highly populated urban areas. Measures to improve air quality in Japan in 2020. Maybe the Tokyo government announced its attention to improve the air quality, which stricter air pollution regulation. The new target for Tokyo's level of PM 2.5 is set at 10 micrograms or less per cubic meter by fiscal year 2030. The decreased air pollution Japan aims to reduce its use of fossil fuel and increase its nuclear and renewable energy share. Renewables accounts for a share of primary energy supply of almost 9%. Nuclear energy made up about 3% of 2018. In recent years, this measure began to show their effect as figure for the total annual greenhouse gas emission indicated a decline. Based on the chart above, the matter is due to air pollution in the country and place. As a precaution, we need to reduce activity that causes air pollution, because when pollution occurs, the health of the pollution will be effect on the fatal. Society needs to be sensitive to the issue of air pollution that occur to reduce the average air pollution in our country. Therefore, we need to take care of the environment so that the air we breathe from the air is clean and fresh. It is for fresh air life.